Hey, thank you for sticking around during the break. If you're just joining us, welcome. Welcome. This is Kevin Fear. I'm the president of Mattress Express. We're a chain of bedding stores. Uh, if this is your first time, welcome. This is a show about sleep where we talk about many different things. We talk about what we do here at Mattress Express, but we also talk about how sleep affects your life and how it can improve the quality of your life. You know, it affects everything you do. And before I get into the meat of the show, let's talk about our current promotion, which I mentioned earlier, is a clearance sale. As I mentioned, nobody has all the brands under one roof that we have in New York State. And from time to time, they all come out with new models. And when they do come out with a new model, we get brand new inventory left over, floor models, whatever. Same thing with massage chairs. So right now, you can save. Buy a king or queen clearance mattress and get a free adjustable base. That mattress may be discounted very heavily from the original price as well. Any store, hurry though, and you can take up to 5 years to pay with no money down for qualified buyers. It's a really good deal. We have Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Purple, Puffy, the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort, Posh and Lavish, and more. So save. There's some really good deals. Anyway, I mentioned in the previous segment, I lost a friend recently, and it's really pointed out to me how short life is. I lost this friend within the last week or two, and he was only 63 years old, passed away in his sleep of a heart attack. And it's really made me rethink the next 10 years of my life. And I would say to you, I would suggest to you that you might want to consider that and stop cheating yourself out of the best life that you can have. And of course, one of the ways you can improve your life is to get a great night's sleep. And I don't just tell you that because I sell mattresses. All right, it's true. You spend a third of your life in bed. It's your body's time to recover and heal. And if you're not sleeping well, your body's not operating at its, optimal performance. It affects your blood pressure. It affects everything. It really does. Your mental acuity, how you drive, how you perform at work, and so on. So really put some thought into that. We try to make it affordable. You can go to mattressexpressny.com, complete our 15-second express credit app. Right now, take up to 5 years to pay with no money down for qualified buyers. We have no credit check payment plans and so on. So there you go. There's my speech. I'll get off my soapbox. Hey, I'm going to talk about 20 ultimate tips to sleep better as we're talking about quality of life. This is the sleepfoundation.org. Great site. Dated September 8th, 2023. And it's 20 tips on how to sleep better. Ironically, what does it say? First, number one, invest in a better mattress and bedding. Having the best mattress for your needs and preferences is vital to making sure that you're comfortable enough to relax. That's very important. Needs and preferences. People, one of the least favorite questions I have is people say to me, whether it's friends of mine or customers, say, what's the best mattress? There is no best mattress. There's good quality mattresses. I like to think that everything that we carry is good quality, but everybody has different preferences and needs. Some people prefer a very firm bed. Some people prefer a very soft bed. Some people need to be able to elevate their head or their feet. You following me? So it really depends on what you need. If there was one great bed, I would just put that in the middle of the floor, and that would be the bed, right? There's some stores out there that only sell one type of bed, like the beds where you can pick the number on each side, make it softer or firmer. That's the only type of bed they sell. We have that type of bed, but we have all the other technologies as well. So it's very important. You need to find the mattress that fits your preferences and needs. These are 20 tips to sleeping better from sleepfoundation.org. Number two is block out light. Excess light exposure can throw off your sleep and circadian rhythm. Blackout curtains cover over your windows or a sleep mask over your eyes can block out light and prevent it from interfering with your rest. Minimize noise. Keeping noise to a minimum is an important part of building a sleep-friendly bedroom. If you cannot eliminate nearby sources of noise, consider drowning them out with a fan or noise machine. Okay, fair enough. Set the thermostat to 65 to 68 degrees. If you do not want your bedroom temperature to be a distraction by feeling too hot or too cold, the ideal temperature can vary based on the individual. I think that's specific to the person. I like it a little cooler. Not everybody does, you know, but nevertheless, that's what they suggest. Get at least 7 hours of sleep. If you want to make sure you're getting the recommended amount of sleep each night, then you need to build that time into your schedule. Consider your fixed wake-up time, work backward, and identify a target bedtime that allows for at least 7 hours. Yeah, I think you need to, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I think you need to pick a specific time, generally speaking, and have a routine. They may get into that as we go along, but a routine before you go to bed to get the best night's sleep. Set your alarm for the same time each day. It is close to impossible for your body to get accustomed to a healthy sleep routine if you're constantly waking up at different times. Again, these are 20 tips for sleeping better from the sleepfoundation.org. Keep naps around 20 minutes. Relax for 30 minutes before bed. It's much easier to fall asleep if you're at ease. That makes sense. Disconnect devices in the hour before bed. Tablets, smartphones, and laptops can keep your brains wired, making it truly hard to wind down. They're saying get rid of those the hour before bed. Well, this is interesting. Get 30 minutes of natural light exposure. The body's internal clock is regulated by light exposure. Sunlight has a strong effect. So try to take in daylight by getting outside or opening up windows or blinds to natural light. Getting a dose of natural light early in the day can help normalize your circadian rhythm. That's interesting. Exercise for at least 20 minutes each day. Daily exercise has many benefits for health, and the changes it initiates in energy use and body temperature can promote solid sleep. Makes sense, right? Limit caffeine after 2 p.m. I'm one of those guys, drives my wife nuts. I can drink a cup of coffee and go right to bed. Doesn't bother me like that, but I get it. Some people, my wife can't drink coffee, before a few hours before she goes to bed. She'll be up all night. Be mindful of alcohol in the hour before bedtime. Alcohol can induce drowsiness, so some people are keen on a nightcap before bed. Unfortunately, alcohol affects the brains in ways that can lower sleep quality. Eat dinner a few hours before bed. So they're saying keep a few hours between dinner and bedtime. Limit nicotine use and smoke exposure. Exposure to smoke, including secondhand smoke, has been associated with a range of sleeping problems. Yeah, among other things, right? Reserve your bed for sleep and sex only. If you have a comfortable bed, you may be tempted to spend your leisure time in it, but this can actually cause problems at bedtime. If you want a strong mental association between your bed and sleep, try to keep activities in your bed limited to strictly sleep and sex, according to this article. Get out of bed after 20 minutes. You want to avoid having a connection in your mind between your bed and frustration from sleeplessness. This means if you have spent 20 minutes in bed without sleeping, it is best to get out of bed and do something else to relax in low light. Keep a sleep diary. A sleep journal can help you keep track of how well you're sleeping. Consider supplements. And last but not least, talk with a doctor. Some good stuff in there. 20 tips to getting a better night's sleep from the sleepfoundation.org. Obviously, if you're waking up in pain, if your bed is sagging in the middle, if you're not comfortable, it's time to get a new mattress. And that's what we're here for at Mattress Express. We're open 7 days a week. All locations are at mattressexpressny.com. Excuse me, I'm still getting over being sick. You can call 1-800-NEW-BEDS. You can visit any store, no appointment necessary, okay? And we have our clearance sale going on right now. Any bed mattress that's on clearance, leftovers, brand new stuff still in the packaging, and floor models. Buy a king or queen, get a free adjustable base up to a $700 value. It's a really great deal. Take up to 5 years to pay with no money down for qualified buyers. And we have no credit check payment plans. Go to mattressexpressny.com for more information. And as always, if you think you found a good deal somewhere else, you got a quote, bring it in. We'll meet it or beat it. We like to beat it if we can. We want to earn your business. Put us to the test. Bring it on. Come on in. I mean it. So, all right, we're going into break. Stick around. I'm going to be right back after this.